another place I want to see, another person I want to see right now is I want to see if Drew Brees is going to actually leave the Saints.
That made
I
no
would like
sense.
to see that. I really would like to see that
You would like to
because
see
I just want to see you suffer, Rick, and see how you win
the disrespect.
what
That's
is
messed up.
what, I forget the guy's
You
name,
see how your mic
but
went out as soon as you start hating like that?
yeah, it did.
You
It
must
did.
have
I'm sorry,
not
guys.
just one thing you suffer.
Yeah.
I really hate that about my connection. My connection sucks. But anyway,
Get to my spot, ain't nobody guarding. Run your mouth, I reply like I beg your pardon. Thing first for your name tarnish. I'm a cross step back, James Harden. Act like I came off the
How y'all
bench,
doing? This
dog.
is Rick
Triple double.
Sincere with
Now I see you.
MTMV Sports, joined today by the almost the entire team. I mean, we loaded today, yo. We got people in the background, people in the backdrop, man. There's so many people here today. All right, let's go quickly. We got Conrad Hilton here. What's up, Conrad?
hey, what's up, everybody? This is your boy Connie Westside, the best side. Campus
Bet.
Connect crew. You already know.
Yes, sir. We got JT in the building. What's up, JT?
Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy JT, other half of the Campus Connect crew. Gator Nation, baby, let's go.
Bet. We got
No,
the voice
baby.
in the building. What's good, voice?
What's good, everybody? It's your man, the myth, the legend, the voice.
Bet. We got Miles Austin in the building. What's up, Miles?
What's going on, man? It's your boy Miles, hard in the paint all day. Let's get it.
Bet. And we got Will Smith. What's good, Will?
It's Will Smith with red and bold. And in the words of Travis Kelsey, you gotta fight for your right to party.
Bet.
I
And this
hated every
is
moment of that.
and this
Yeah.
is the this is the very humble Rick Sincere. Just just in the
You humble.
Yeah, right now.
here.
Right
How
now.
you doing? Yo, so man, we got a lot to talk about today, a lot to unpack and unfold. First off, man, everybody's talking about it, so we have to talk about it as well. We gotta address it. What's going on in with the Battle of LA? Last night, right? I guess the stage has been set a little bit, I guess reset a little bit,
Talk
based on
about
what happened with the Los Angeles Lakers and their 112 to 103 win over the Los Angeles Clippers. There's so much that people are kind of talking about. Remember, this is the third game so far. The first game took place on October 22nd, where the Lakers fell in that one, and also the game on Christmas, the Lakers fell as well. With this new information, the like I said, the stage may have been reset. We have to think about this in a different way now. I'm gonna pass it to Miles, and here's the question that I'm asking for you all. And I see the
boy.
hate forming in people's
Voice is
faces.
ready to
I
hate,
see y'all.
boy.
I
Oh
see
my
y'all hating.
gosh. He's
But
such a
but here's
Celtic
the thing.
fan. Jeez.
But here's the thing. Based on what we saw yesterday, the big
Yes, sir.
question is this: are the Lakers now the outright favorites to win the Western Conference? And I'll kick it off with Miles. Go ahead, talk to me, brother.
Look, I could fangirl this whole thing, but let's be realistic. We are one of the title favorites. We are not the outright title favorites. I do believe and never have wavered in the fact of what I believe LeBron James to be in the playoffs. I'm not discounting that. I'll never count LeBron out, but you still have the Bucks, you still have the Clippers, and you still have the Lakers. I do think it's a three-team kind of race to who's going to win the finals. However, I do think there's some interesting teams coming out of the East against the Bucks with Giannis and how they can kind of play against what his strengths are, driving and dip and dive into the hole, finishing strong. We saw that with the Miami Heat slowing him down. I think they held him to 13 points in that game. I do think coaches like Brad Stevens of the Celtics and Nick Nurse of the Raptors will give Giannis some fits and to figure out in a 7 game series. But I did want to bring up this stat. So in the last 2 games where Brian has played, and I think this is the biggest thing of the weekend. It's not just that they beat the Clippers; it was that they beat the Bucks and the Clippers in the same weekend. The MVP favorite in Giannis and Kawhi and the guy who wants to take over LA. LeBron went 37-8-8 against the Bucks. He went 28-7-9 against the Clippers. 50% shooting from the field held Giannis to 7 points on 2 of 8 shooting. More points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks than Giannis and Kawhi combined.
Come on, stats.
That's a crazy type of weekend. All I'm saying is it is absolutely ridiculous on what Brown wants to do and what he's going to do when he kind of turns it on. We know what to expect, and now people are going to see he's going to finish out. I really think he has a chance at winning the MVP. So we're gonna see with Giannis being out the next 2 games, possibly 3 to 4. They're losing right now. The Bucks are, and we're only 2 games back for having the best record in the NBA totally. So, you know me, man. I'm down for it. And I'm ready for Brian to activate.
Come through,
That's
boys. How
my
you feeling, brother?
brother.
Yeah, activate after load management. Man, we
Here we
still
go.
got 3 months before we hit the playoffs. Good. There's still time for them to implode. Yeah, AD may be doing his thing right now, but
Implode.
he's got another injury just waiting to happen because he does not stay healthy. LeBron's gonna be talking about some I need more help. Got the whole NBA. I need more help. Anyway, so yeah, no, one game does not make you the leaders in the West. It's over a 7-game series.
Well, we are the leaders
And
in the West. Don't if we're gonna stay accurate facts. Number one in the West,
okay,
number
all
two in
right.
the NBA.
But you were talking about the battle for LA.
Okay.
And as for, I'm sorry. So thank you for saying that. So in the battle of LA, one game does not make you the king of the city. Y'all still got to play again. And when that happens and the Clippers win, I want you to
Oh.
come back and say, I'm sorry.
You got my word. I'll say that for you.
Sorry.
So I'm gonna give you
I
some
got-
numbers real quick. The Lakers versus team above 500, 20-11, 9 games over 500. Below 500, 29-2. So are they good or are they just getting by?
So you said, are they
Getting
beating
by.
the teams they're supposed to beat?
I'm saying like the team that are supposed to be they're beating, but if for you to win in the West is deep. So
Sure.
in 7-game series, I feel like versus Denver they'll go 7. Versus the Clippers,
Denver?
yes,
Yeah.
y'all go.
Denver.
That series will go 7.
I can't
The
take y'all
Clippers, I
seriously.
think the Clippers will beat the Lakers in 7. I don't think.
They will. Okay.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
Well,
You put some push-ups on that?
Huh?
You put some
You always
push-ups on that?
push-ups.
well, before we go, because
100.
I want to get this quick in. One thing that I'm noticing in the NBA is that you see the powers kind of shift. One of the powers being it's the West is they're beating up on each other, and then you got Giannis creeping in the background, in the East or whatever. But people forget that you still have teams like the Pelicans. Even though like no one's really thinking about them, they outside of our mind right now. We still got the Pelicans coming up. Then on top of that, you have teams like Chicago, and then like you still have Jimmy Butler in the Heat. You still have teams we need to talk about that's in the East. Even though we clearly know that the West is going to get it, we clearly know it's going to be one of the LA teams that's going to get the championship. The question is it going to be Kawhi or is it going to be LeBron? That's the big question.
My only problem with you saying is, why do we care so much about the East all of a sudden when, yes, the current champions come from the East, right? But that guy's gone. So we cared about the East not very much. We didn't care about the East or give the East any credence when LeBron was dominating it for a decade, right? However, now all of a sudden that LeBron is gone, now you want to talk about the East and what's happening with Jimmy Butler and the Heat when everybody knows that they're not somebody to really care about for real on the championship level. I don't think
you're right. You're
level,
absolutely right. But what I'm saying is the only reason why we bring them to the East because we gotta understand they still have to have an opponent. People thinking that it's going to be Toronto again because Toronto's looking really good. They're looking really decent.
They look good, regular season good. They don't look championship good.
Well,
they look regular season. Thank you for participating good. All right, y'all. So look, if you've been paying attention for the last, I want to say, golly, almost the last 3 to 6 months, right? There's been a lot of talk about the possibility of Laila Ali coming out of retirement to fight the GWOT. The GWOT. So here's my overall question, y'all. So you've seen Laila during her time, and we saw how dominant she was. Currently, Laila is on IG. She's showing her seasonings, her spices, and things of that nature, right? She's talking about her health and her fitness, right? Like that's her current deal. However, she has been on multiple media platforms talking about the possibility that she will come out of retirement just for this one fight. My question for the whole crew here, and we'll start off this time with the voice. My question is this, very, very, plainly. Should Layla Ali come out of retirement to fight the GOAT?
Yes.
Oh,
Next question. No,
next question.
absolutely, she should come out of retirement and do it. I mean, has she been out for a while? Yes, she has. But let me share some of the benefits of being out. One, she has gained her grown woman strength. I mean, she got baby birthing strength now, strength
Oh
that she
my
didn't
God.
have before. She has been around, had some different adversity and things of that nature that Shields hasn't had. Now, granted, Shields made an excellent point on a interview recently. She said that Ali is the same age as Frazier's daughter when they fought, and she's about the same age as Ali was, so that history kind of is repeating itself. The biggest issue with all that, from my perspective, is that, yeah, you're going into this fight, quotes, and you're not going to be able to use your greatest asset, which is your strength, because Layla is very, very strong as well. And on top of that, Layla has power. You can't stop a flea. You don't stop anybody. You wear them down with your strength. When you got strength coming back at you, what you gonna do?
So, Clarissa Shields hasn't knocked out anybody yet. No knockouts, right? Am I right when I say that?
None,
So
not
no
one.
knockout,
Zero.
right? And going against that type of strength coming from Layla Ali. Let me see, Will, how you feeling about this one, man? I know I don't know how you get into female boxing, bro, but would this be a big fight? Would this be one you at least try to see?
I would definitely watch it. And what's crazy? I may have seen highlights when Layla Ali used to fight, but I feel like I was wondering, like, oh, is she coming out of retirement, like trying to do multiple fights? But if she's coming out just for one fight, she can train for that. She can get ready. I feel like, it'll be a big fight, and it could be not just a big payday, but I think people will want to see that and see her come out of retirement. So I feel like she could get ready in time and get in enough shape, and I'm sure she works out every day anyway because she's just an athlete like that. So I feel like I would definitely check it out. I would check it out. I want to see that.
On the
Yo,
low, she there's been said that she's been training for the past year anyway.
Okay.
but
So she
here's my
ready.
question though, Miles. Let's talk for a second. Layla is
Let's talk.
42. Layla's
42.
42.
Two
Is this
kids.
the move?
It don't. I don't see the reason for it. I honestly, I see the entertainment value in it. However, Layla's proven to me. It's 20. Was it 24 bouts, 24 wins, 21 knockouts? Like she puts it in, and when she gets in the ring, she handles business. I don't see a reason for coming out to fight Clarissa Shields. However, I can see the entertainment value in it. Would I watch the fight? Yes. But I mean, at 42 with two kids, and you live in life, and somebody is talking and trying to drag your name through the mud because you undefeated, and they want to beat somebody with a big name to come up off of your name. I don't think Layla should allow Clarissa to do something like that. However, I do understand if the bag is right, why not secure that for your family? I mean, I can't tell somebody not to go get their bag. So if I watch it, I still got my money on Layla. I think she still is top of her game. So I mean, I'm gonna watch it either way, but I'm not a fan of the fight.
Well, let me ask this real quick. What does Layla have to lose? Absolutely nothing.
I'll
If
give you
she
that.
loses the fight, she's
False.
42 years old
False.
and has been out the game
False.
for 15 years.
You wrong.
There's nothing to
See,
lose and everything
wrong.
to
It's a
gain.
lot. It's a lot to
You're
lose.
wrong. There's a lot to lose.
To come out of retirement to do it, like that's what I'm
Right.
saying. What's
She
There is
not
stopping
a
her
her?
title.
problem.
There's a
She can't
title
say
on the
spear on her
line, and
problem.
I'm not talking about the title that you wrap around your waist. It's the title that GWOAT, that GWOAT situation. That's been
How is that
Layla
even?
That's been Layla for a while, right? Clarissa's now wearing that title. She's talking about it as if she is. And the question
But
is
she's
that
not.
for real and is that legit? Now,
We
Clarissa's
know it's not.
24 years old, right? Now, at 24 years old, going up against a 42-year-old woman, you should be able to go into that situation confidently, right?
Yeah.
My question is this. I don't know at the end of the day, will she really be able to hold up to Layla's strength? But I still don't know at the end of the day, will Layla be able to bring it like she used to be able to bring it at 42? That's
She don't
the
need to.
challenge, bro.
She don't
So,
need to
so
do it.
it'll,
Period.
it'll, it'll be a test of time. Can Layla go back and can Layla train well enough to stick with the youth, or will the youth outsmart the old?
This is cat and mouse.
I
18-year
don't see
gap. She don't need to
outsmarting her.
do it.
I mean, possibly, being quicker, possibly being able to avoid her. I can see that, but outsmarting her, I don't see it. Layla's too smart in the game. Now, my thing about this is Clarissa had a chance to spar with her, and she didn't take that chance. That tells me a
Definitely
lot.
got those components.
I
That
know
tells
that.
me a lot.
That
So
I
that
was
says
unaware.
all.
that
That
says
says
all
it's
I
a
need
little
to
bit of
know.
fear.
And Layla brought
Oh
that up.
yeah.
She's like, yo, if you're a young bull, you should have took the shot. You feel
Facts.
me? But you
Facts.
didn't take the shot, and that tells me a lot. So I mean,
And the
we'll see.
quote is Amanda Nunez. It is not Clarissa Shields.
Come on.
Who's undefeated right now?
And when you talking boxing and MMA, boxing, you box your mother's uncle who just came off of dialysis.
Who are you talking about? Clarissa?
What
Who's he
happening
talking-
right now?
Now, voice. I know you've seen this woman fight, right? I know you have.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
This
go look at her
woman's
highlights.
nice. Like, don't play her. She nice.
I'm not saying that she's not nice. I'm just saying she's not the GWOAT. That designation goes to Amanda Nunez.
You switching sports now.
And look, she want to fight Amanda. She's supposed to her
Tell Amanda
manager
glove up.
said
Tell
she's
Amanda
training
glove up.
UFC.
Look,
That
tell
lets you
Amanda
know
glove up.
enough right there.
Hey, Conor
No,
McGregor
man.
got in the ring, right? So tell Amanda glove up, and we'll see what's up.
There you
She
go.
already said I'm not gonna do that. If she want to fight me, come to where I'm the strongest. I'm a submission specialist by training. I just started striking a couple years ago.
Nonsense. That girl. So you want Clarissa to come out of her element to go down to this octagon situation, right? She ain't saying she ain't saying she was the greatest woman of all times. Fighting in the octagon. She said in the ring, in the squared circle. So if you want to challenge that, put on a glove up, and come see her where she at.
Did you say
Outside
square
of
circle?
fighting Layla, though,
I like it.
in the cage is the place where she would make the most money because in MMA, women are paid almost on the same level as the men are. You
I'm
don't
trying to
get
put
that
this
in
woman in the
boxing.
cage. You saw what happened to that woman the other day? That's not the look.
Woo!
Anyway.
Lord.
Boy, she look like Megamind.
Why do I feel so melancholy?
Yo, okay. Let's talk,
She
man.
should have
So,
been bobbing the weed.
should have been bobbing. Look, the way she was talking so greasy, the way before the fight, like I knew something was gonna happen to her. I didn't know that was gonna happen. But I know the thing is, we're on the precipice, right? We're days away. Actually, at this current time, when
good
we're
word.
recording this is Monday. We're just a few days away from the start of free agency right now, right? So we're close to the start of free agency. And there's a lot of great free agents that are out there, man. So many great names: Derrick Henry, Tom Brady, Phillip Rivers. I would say Drew Brees, but that sounds like blasphemy. He's not going anywhere. But we also have Dak Prescott, who as we get closer, he keeps denying contracts. He may be out there and available as well, right?
Keep playing.
Yeah, we have a lot of guys who should be available in free agency. A lot of great names. Robbie Anderson is another one. I wish Derek was here. I'd mention Nelson Aguilar. But anyway, so we have a lot of guys that are out there and available in free agency. My one question is really simple, and I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna start off with Will Smith, right? I want to know which one. So give me one free agency signing that you would love to see happen, just for the intrigue of the league, and one free agency signing that you would absolutely hate. Talk to me, Will. What's up?
Said, hey, well, one I would love to see is just Tom Brady anywhere else but New England. Let's see what he can do. without Bill Belichick. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be the Raiders, I wouldn't mind them going to the Raiders. Come on to the AFC West, brother. Come on, take this beat down. But anyway,
Calm
AFC
you know what
down.
I'm
Best, get it
saying?
right.
So yeah, Tom Brady anywhere else. Let me see. I don't know if there's one I would hate right now because it don't really matter to me. You know what I'm saying? It's like if it ain't this squad right here, no, it don't really
Come
matter.
on.
Don't really matter. But I love to see Tom Brady go somewhere else because one, you want to see, okay, a lot of people have the argument, is it Bill Belichick that makes the Patriots, or is it because of him, or is it because of Brady? Is it 50-50? Is it 75% Bill Belichick, 25% Tom Brady? You know what I'm saying? Can each one without the other one win a championship? And so I want to throw in Teddy Bridgewater to the Patriots. I think I would like to see that and see what he do with Bridgewater.
I think you gotta go.
Okay,
JT
I'm
next.
gonna give the voice a second because I think you stole his thunder. I'm gonna
JT,
Why we
go.
can't come to
Give
you?
it a set.
I'm gonna talk to West Side for a second. West Side brother, which one you want to see? One you don't want to see? Conrad, one you want to see? One you don't want to see?
To be honest with you, dog, one I want to see Amari Cooper go anywhere. And Amari Cooper's 25. If he come down to Miami, it'd be nice. But I would like to see him in I like to see him in a good system. So I wouldn't say Amari Cooper goes back to the West Coast and links up with Tom Brady, man. And then another place I want to see, another person I want to see right now is I want to see if Drew Brees is going to actually leave the Saints.
That makes
I would like
sense.
to see that. I really would like to see that
You would like
because
to see
I just want to see you suffer, Rick, and see how you win.
the disrespect.
That's
What,
messed up.
what, I forget the guy's
You
name.
see how your mic
but,
went out as soon as you start hating like that?
Yeah, it did.
You
It
must
did.
have
I'm sorry,
not
guys.
just one thing you suffer.
I really hate that about my connection. My connection sucks. Anyway, no, but for real though, I would love to see him come to Miami. You know what I'm saying?
Drew Brees?
I want everybody to come to Miami. I just need
We
someone
see
to come to Miami to teach some people, man.
we
Y'all
see
can't fix
two
that mistake.
two
Y'all
coming.
messed that up.
Don't nobody want to go Miami.
Two is coming.
Miles, talk to me, brother. What's one you want to see happen?
One I want to see would be Tom Brady and probably Amari Cooper, AJ Green go to the Titans.
Wow.
I would love to see that. I think they had a serious chance at making um, the Super Bowl. I think if you add a veteran quarterback like Tom Brady behind that line and keep Derrick Henry and add a star receiver, I think that team is Super Bowl bound. One that I would hate to see. I really don't want Dak to stay with the Cowboys. I really don't want to see this whole. I deserve more than 33 million. I'm a better. You went 8-8, didn't make the playoffs. Top 5 offense in the league, but you're nothing to show for it. You didn't get to play in the in the postseason. I don't think you deserve more than 30. The franchise tag is 27. You might end up with 27 and play your way into a new contract. If he declines 33, this might be the most light skinned thing I've ever seen him do before.
You tripping.
I'm just saying. 30,
Yo,
30
Light
look,
skin.
just take this into consideration. Last year, Dak Prescott made $2.1 million. He's being offered $33 million a season, and that's generous. Let's be honest,
Right.
with 105 million guaranteed, that is a generous contract from Jerry Jones. If he declines this, he's tripping. He deserves to be on the free
Well,
agent
he's
market.
already tripping.
Can we
The fact
talk
that he
about that,
declined it
man?
in
I
the
want to talk
first
about
place
that with
and
that.
talking about I want 35, 40 million. Do
Tripping.
something.
You're not good. You're not good enough for that.
He
Right.
needs good
y'all,
pieces
y'all,
around him. That's the
Oh,
thing.
for sure, for sure.
Ezekiel Elliott, Amari Cooper, those not pieces?
No,
Right.
I'm saying he
Those are
needs that though.
solid pieces.
Let's talk
He's
about it.
solid.
That's why I'm
A
saying he's
really
not
Don't wanna
worth
good
talk
it.
about
offensive
it.
line.
You
Come on,
can't pay
Sam.
him any
You
more
mean
than what you offer him.
JT, get yours in real quick, brother.
Okay.
Tom Brady
I'm
sign
starting with
anywhere
the one
else?
I hate to see. I do not want to see this. I pray that Robert Kraft and the citizens of New England, please take it. Like, we gotta keep Brady. We can't. I can live without Brady, but I don't want to just yet.
I don't want to live without
You
I
sound
think he would
you
cry.
sound
I think
like
JT would
Robert
cry.
Kraft.
I don't want. I don't want to live without Brady.
living
sound like a teenage girl.
without you. I can't
But the move I would like, the move I
give.
would like to
That's
do,
my
I can't
quarterback.
give
you know,
anymore.
hey guys, let me have a time, please. Like,
Oh.
don't hate on greatness. Thank you.
Y'all are funny.
Can't live.
But the
Yo,
move I would like to see though, I would like to see Amari Cooper in Tennessee.
okay.
I like it.
I love
Like,
that.
He gonna be
I
there
got
with
a
Tom
few
Brady.
moves here. I got a few moves here that I would love to see, guys. One, well, first off, I would love to see Derrick Henry to the Chiefs. I think it would just make them
Ooh, calm
ridiculously
down.
We
dominant.
can't afford him.
Why?
I think
We
it'll
can't
make
afford
them ridiculously
That would
dominant.
be
I just
You
would
can't
love to
afford
see
him.
him.
They
I would
can't
love to
afford him.
see if that's a possible element they can add to the offense. If he doesn't go there, what I would love to see for the first time ever, like in my life, is Thunder and Thunder combination with Derrick Henry going to the Jaguars. Right, him and Leonard Fournette. I just would
that'd be
love to
nasty.
see a Thunder and it would never happen, but it was something that would be really fun to see.
Yeah.
Miles read straight off my notes with that Tom Brady to the Titans thing. I love that. Good move.
Fact.
And one I would hate to see is Philip Rivers going to the Buccaneers, because I feel like if Philip goes to the Buccaneers, it would make them a closer to complete team. Even though I know, voice, I see your face. I know you don't believe in Rivers, but he's a more competent quarterback, and he's somebody who's a little bit more cerebral, and that's all they need. They have a lot of talent. They just need a quarterback who thinks through the process and doesn't make a lot of mental mistakes. And if they get that, I think they'll be dangerous. I think that'll suck for my Saints. Um, voice,
They'll
you
be
never got
just
yours.
fine because he's cerebral and he's also geriatric.
Hey, calm down.
All right, y'all. So look,
Yeah.
voice, did you get yours in, brother?
No, I'm good.
All right, all right.
I'm
So
good.
look,
Since somebody can't stick to the rules, I'm good. Will
yeah,
Smith. I'm
he
good.
so he wanted to say Tom Brady to the Raiders, right? And before we actually got into this, he warned everybody not to.
I told everybody don't take that one because I was gonna talk about the fact that he'll be chilling in Vegas with his boy Dana White, who stays there. That's where the UFC is headquartered. I'm gonna work my fight correspondent angle, but somebody had to mess it up. So I'm good.
It's all
Tom
good.
Brady,
Apologize,
Tom
man.
Brady, Tom Brady gonna sign a 2-year deal in New England. Enough said. I just got a
No,
text message from Robert Kraft.
he
Robert Kraft
he
said,
gone, bro.
hey, he said, don't worry about it. Tom Brady will be staying.
That
Bill
that was
Belichick
supposed
said,
to
"I
be
don't
to his
respect
legal
him."
team.
Other quarterbacks, because there's a lot of quarterbacks out there. We did talk about Dak. We talked about Rivers. But there's a few different things. Andy Dalton is one name that it didn't get brought up. And I know. All right, he's not the headliner, but still, some new quarterbacks will find new places. I think that'll be good to talk about, guys. We had a strong show so far. What I want to do is I want to go ahead and end off with our sound offs. I know y'all have a lot of stuff to talk about, so let me hear from you, Conrad, first. Give me your sound off, bro.
Okay. Well, as y'all know, that we're in a different era in Florida State football, and we are in the Novell era. And right now, they're praising this guy like they praise Willie Taggart. So, are we going to get the same thing over again, or are we going to get something different? Now, the kids are responding well, and I like how they're responding to the new coaching staff. He's chewing them out a little bit more. Maybe we need that sternness. I don't know. But I'm still skeptic, and I'm hoping that we, as a team, can come together and realize what it means to be a Florida State football player and part of this program and part of this history. So we need to bring ourselves back to where we're at, and hopefully Norvell will be the thing that gets us back to glory.
Awesome, awesome. The voice. Let me hear from you. Sound off.
I'm wearing the green and white today, not just because I'm a Celtics fan, but because Niger stand up. That's right, my man, Israel Adesanya, secured the bag, won his fight against Yoel Romero. People saying it was boring. I knew that it could be a technical fight. That's what it was. But I must say, Yoel Romero has lost his mind. You lost your mind. He used more energy after the fight was over, screaming, than he did the whole fight. And this pay-per-view people they work hard and they pay money. Okay, what a fight like the people worked hard and paid money because the whole time you were just doing this. Throw 3 strikes a whole fight. I'm done.
Bet. I hear you. I hear you. All right, yo. Will Smith, talk up, bro. Give me your sound off.
So yo, we got the whole Chris Jones thing. We trying to sign him. We franchise tagged him. I would love to keep Chris Jones, but if we have to, go ahead and trade him and get something for him. We need a first and a third, and give us a player too. We need some, some Khalil Mack type stuff back in the trade. You know what I'm saying? Because Chris Jones is a beast. I really want him to stay on the team. I hope the Chiefs can keep him, but if not, we definitely got to get some stuff back in return. Sign off Real Smith, red and bold, baby. Super Bowl champion, Kansas City Chiefs.
Bet. JT, talk to me, brother. Sound off.
All right, man. So I'm gonna go off the grid a little bit. The Masters is almost here, and Tiger Woods has yet to play a competitive golf tournament. Rather, he won the Masters, but hasn't played yet. Will he play in the Masters? Will he be able to defend his title in the Masters? We have yet to understand, yet to know he's going to do. But I really hope Tiger can get into the field and make golf fun again. He had a roaring comeback. Let's continue that momentum, man. Let's Tiger, do your rehab, do whatever you got to do to play in Augusta in April. I gotta see you there, my brother. Sign out, Campus Connect Pro.
Yo, for my sign out, I gotta talk about something that I wouldn't generally talk about or discuss. I know that I'm a huge LeBron fan, and everybody knows that. I'm a LeBron James fan, all the way. I'm a Lakers fan for sure, and a Pelicans fan, and I'm definitely a LeBron James fan. But I want to bring up a name that I don't generally bring up as far as the MVP race is concerned. It's one, Chris Paul. And I think that Chris Paul, yes, Chris Paul, the same Chris Paul, who's being imitated by Carlton in these State Farm commercials, which I absolutely love, right? But when we thought about it, when Chris Paul went to the Oakland with the OKC Thunder, everybody wrote that team off. Everybody wrote that team off. Everybody wrote him off and said this will be a year where nobody pays attention to Chris Paul. Nobody pays attention to the Oklahoma City Thunder. When Russell Westbrook left that team, we thought that he left that team dead, and they had no way, shape, or form to be in the playoff conversation, or that anybody from that team would be in any conversation. Chris Paul has made his way to the All-Star game at 34 years old. Chris Paul is leading that team just like he led teams in the past. Single-handedly, he's made that team a great team to pay attention to. They're 40-24 right now. They're 5th in the West, and he is somebody who you should think about as far as the MVP race is concerned. When you think about MVP, you think about the most valuable player. If Chris Paul is not on that team, the Oklahoma City Thunder is nowhere. And even with him on the team, people thought that they would be nowhere. He has led that team like he's led other teams in the past, and he is showing us why Chris Paul, the name Chris Paul, will always be mentioned when you talk about the great point guards in NBA history. That's my sound off. All right, guys. So thank you. All right, guys. So hey, we're signing off this week, man. Phenomenal week for everybody. Thank y'all for joining us. This is MT. I say MP. This is MTMV Sports, and we out.